Hey guys, Willow here. Welcome to the first ever episode on the Kingdoms of Sylvanas server. I'm going to be titling this series Wandering with Willow, as we are going to be wandering around this lovely modded roleplay world to build villages and make the world feel more lifelike. Um, I'll post the Discord link down in the description if you want to come join us. It's a really fun server. Um, we have a lot of fun stuff, lots of cool mods. There's like 40 or something. It's pretty fun. Um, so I'm starting here in the homestead, the Willow Enterprises homestead. So me and someone else on the server started a business where we are farming and doing uh, basically anything that we can to make money. Um, we have a custom mod that adds in a currency system, and we use custom NPCs mainly to collect all these coins and gather up some stuff. So today, in the first episode, we are going to be working on building a house over here. Since this is the main house, but it's mainly Silverleaf Willow, the other person who's on the team's house. So I'm going to be building a small house over here, and it'll give you a small little glimpse into what this series is going to be about. I've built this. It's everything over here is survival. A lot of the settlements, such as spawn over there, have been built in creative because we want the world to feel more alive. But everything that I'm going to be doing is built in survival and gathered in survival. The only thing that I'm going to be doing in creative is all the chisel work, because we do have chisel and bits, which is a very nice mod that allows you to chisel out individual pixels in the the blocks. So I have some materials gathered over here, and that is the owner right there, Wizard. He's a pretty cool guy. So we're going to be experimenting, seeing how we can work things out. We have had three new mods added today, two of which have been entirely for the craftsman profession. So on the server we have skills, and so you can only do certain things within the server that apply to your certain skill. The craftsman is the newest addition. It was added today as we are recording. It is basically for furniture and decorations, as a lot of the other things focus on like hunting and stuff. So yeah, I'll talk as we try and build. Yeah, so I am there. You can have 5 professions. Yeah, 5 professions unless you are a human, because similar to D&D, each race has its racial bonuses. So like my racial bonus as a merfolk, you can see I have fins and a tail. My racial bonus was either a bonus in magic or swords. I chose swords, as I am a swordsman. I chose, and then the other racial bonus was you could either have a bonus in bonus in fishing or a bonus in artisan. Now I have both of those skills, but I chose artisan as you start out as the artisan profession, and it branches off into 4 different professions. And I really wanted to get started on all this craftsman stuff, so I figured it would work out really nicely. I'm gonna take out a layer on the bottom. I need to work up a foundation. So I've been instructed to build similarly to that style over there, because that is the style of the homestead that we are working on. So I'm gonna build in a foundation. The cobblestone in the past was mainly used for like roofing and fireplaces, but there's some foundation. So I'm going to use it for the foundation. So yeah, and I forgot a pick, didn't I? No, I still have my gold pick, so I can't mess up a lot. In this series, we're going to be wandering around building villages, because as of right now, all we really have is settlements and people's like little things that they've built. We don't really have too much like villages scattered around the world like you would see in real life, I guess. So I'm going to be attempting to make the world feel more lifelike. So we're starting over here because I'm gonna post the seed down in the description, and if you want to take a look around, you can like determine where the first village is going to be. I'll post key points of interest on the map so that I'm not building too close to anyone else's, because I have a few ideas, but I want to see where you guys like, if there's any specific biomes or places that you would like me, styles, places that you would like to try see me build in. I would be very interested in attempting to build, because I'm always working on trying to become a better builder. So yeah, we're gonna build up this house, and I think off screen I'm gonna go in and detail it. But as you can see, we use a lot of wood. So this is gonna be like the outline, and I think it's actually gonna come up on a porch. And we have these window things, so and flower boxes, so I'm gonna put them over each window to make it look good. We have olive wood for the flooring, which is a modded block added by the mod Rustic. So for flooring, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. So some of them, since we have primal core, a lot of the woods you actually have to use a saw on. But so I'll have to grab a saw and a crafting table. Well, not a crafting table, just a saw. But a lot of them you actually can't get the blocks of wood from the wood themselves. You have to use a individual tool. But since this is a modded wood, you don't actually have to do that. So I'm just gonna, I'll make it half of this, because I'm thinking it's gonna be 2 stories. Eventually I might add in a water mill. I might do that off screen because I think I'm gonna make it using chisel and bits, and all of the chisel and bit stuff I'm going to do off screen. So next episode we're gonna come back and we're gonna work on a warehouse over here, because you can sell stuff to other people on the server, and we currently don't have a place to sell stuff from. I'll sleep. So yeah, we don't have a place to sell stuff from. So I'm gonna be working on that next episode. But at the beginning of the episode, I will give a tour of what we've completed so far. So I'm just gonna hop around real quick, just for time's sake. So there's a saw in here, and you can, so you have to start out by grabbing flint and making crude tools, but since I've played on the server for around about 100 hours now, I'm pretty settled. We can put another one here, just so that it, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so yeah, I have some stuff already. I've worked on all of this, and I've also built a settlement, which I might show off next episode if I get the time. So like you can see here, if I put that under it, it becomes that. But so okay, yeah, if I put it over it becomes sticks, but if I put it under it, it becomes wood. So we're just gonna fill this in, and it's a very basic style for the homestead. I guess this really doesn't do anything. Yeah, very basic style, lots of cobblestone. There's a modded block called slate, which is what that roof that my cursor's on right now is. We've done a lot of work over here, building up farms. So we have a few animals and a few farms. We have corn, rice, and wheat. Wheat and corn are the major cash crops on the server. They make a lot of money from the NPCs. So that's what me and Will0w have been trying to use. So we need to make some more wood. I think we're gonna go 2-story on this, and I think we might add in a patio. I'll see how it looks off to this side over the like a little extension from the second floor. Yeah, the second story or floor, however you say it. I'll add in the door after. So I should probably have this moved over, since it doesn't really look proper right there. So we have the foundation built up, we have the flooring, and now we're working on the actual structure. It's going to have windows, but glass is a relatively difficult thing to get as of right now, because we don't have the largest player base right now, and blacksmiths are required to make the glass, and not a lot of people really want glass because I mean we have glass options such as iron glass, but it doesn't quite look as nice. Where is it? Right there. So yeah, we have the iron glass, but it's not quite as nice. And we do have a custom texture pack. So if you notice the cobblestone, if I can get a look at it, it's different than vanilla. And Wizard, the owner of the server, actually created that texture pack, and I think it looks very nice. We're probably going to, how many blocks tall is this right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna need to go up. If we want each floor to be 2 stories, so that would be a floor. Okay, we're gonna need to go up a little bit higher. How am I gonna get back up? I'll just cobblestone. So yeah, we're going to, hopefully we have enough wood. If not, I'll cut off screen, gather some wood, and then hop back, just so that we're not wasting any time. Actually, I'm gonna cut back to once I have this little, like, this all the way built up, and then we'll start detailing. So I'll see you then. Okay, so we've hopped back. I actually did have to gather a little bit more wood. I've completed the base structure. It looks relatively similar to over there, except that there's a line in between a floor. That is only a story building. So I'm going to demonstrate some of the things that you can do. I guess, am I allowed? Am I, like, not allowed? That does not work. So we're going to run back. So in here, you can see that there's those. So there's no vanilla crafting tables. So my axe in here, and I'll grab this, and I'll demonstrate how to make the crafting table. So it's pretty easy. And then I will. So we grabbed the crafting table. What else did we need? I can grab some more wood items. Okay, we were gonna make oak wood thin slabs. That's actually what we were going to make. So that works out pretty well. Yeah, we'll run back there. I'll work on the roof after this, and then maybe I will work on some interior decoration. I'm not very good at interior decoration, but with chisel and bits, it allows me to do a little bit more. So yeah, we're going to use these oak thin slabs for the flooring, as it allows for a little bit more headroom inside. Yeah. I'm definitely going to sleep. So yeah, you see these are half a slab, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. So they allow for a lot more. Like, you can see I can jump up in here. Let's place down. So as a merchant, I have access to the covered wagon, and this actually, we have a sleep system, but this actually skips the night no matter who is online. If there were 100 people online, it would still skip the night. So yeah, it doesn't clear weather for some reason, but I'd say it's a pretty fair trade, as it's instant. It doesn't matter if there's people nearby. So let me talk some more about the professions that I'm a part of. So currently I am a part of the artisan profession, for both merchant and both merchant and craftsman, which is the newest one added. But I'm also a part of the constable, which is similar to a guard. It's still in the works. Sounds like a guy's coming up for me. Nope. So yeah, that's still in the works. So that profession's in the works, and then I'm also part of the fishing and swordsman profession. I switched out hunting a few days ago, which is, so if that small building that we walked through to get to the storage area is actually our tannery. So you have to, in this, you can't just make leather. You actually have to tan it. You have to. It's a long process. I'll make a door. So I'm gonna make an olive door because they actually look pretty nice. I might switch it out later. Don't know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're going to cut the slabs into oak thin slabs. using the saw. One of these. Oak wood thin slabs, there they are. So, yeah. I'm part of the constable, swordsman, craftsman, fishing, and all of those will have leveling systems other than constable, I'm pretty sure. Since constable is meant to be more like a job than a profession, but it's still in the works, so we're still deciding that. Looks like there's a spider inside my house. Okay. So yeah, the server is still in the, like, we've played, obviously I'm playing currently, and everything inside of that house was vanilla, but we're still working on the actual world building aspects. I think I'll do a fancy ladder. Okay. So we do have these ladders. Oh, okay. I'll just make a vanilla ladder for now, and then I'll switch it out later, since I know how to make the pegs, but yeah, you might as well just I'll switch it out. So this will be our stairs upstairs, since stairs don't really work the best in a small space house. So now that we're upstairs, we're going to do the roof out of spruce, similar to over there. And I'm now realizing that I probably should have done the roof in olive wood thin slabs, but those don't exist. So I think I'll just keep it as this. The floor looks pretty nice. So yeah, the roof, that's the next thing that we need to work on. So I have all this spruce wood. Let me deal with him. But as you can see over there, it curves up and meets in the middle with slate. But I actually don't have like a perfect curve, so here. Let me get up there real quick. I'm going to have to, I guess, maybe I'll slant it. I'll try and do a full around, whatchamacallit, like roof. I'm not the best at roofs, but I try. Yeah. So you can see up in the corner, that new mod was added. Okay, so we're going to make some of these spruce stairs. Let me get up there. There we go. So we're just going to round it off like this. So yeah, it'll just go like this. I'm probably gonna do something slatey at the top, since that is roof slate is actually what I use for that, but that is just slate tile. So yeah, I'll finish up this roof and then I'll hop back. Yeah, gosh darn it. The roof is done. I'm going to definitely add in some windows and stuff. I mean, I don't actually have glass right now, but I'll add that in off camera. Let me grab some. Yeah, we do have an axe in here. So let me hop inside. I'm just time setting day because I'll do 2 windows on each side of here, 2 windows over here, a window there, a window there, 2 windows there. I tend to over windows. I think I'm gonna do a porch over here, so that's the doorway where it'll be, and then I'll do 3 right there. Yeah, 3. And I'll also do a window right there. Wow, that's a lot of crafting recipes. I'll do a window here, 2 windows there, 2 windows there. This would definitely not be a privacy home. So yeah, all of that will be windows other than right here, which is going to be a door. So, yeah, all of that will be windows. I'll add in some olive wood plank torch. So yeah, there's that. I'm definitely gonna touch this up, like a little details every once in a while, and I'll definitely put the glass in. We're going to put a bed up here. I'll do that now. Might as well. I don't have another bed other than this. I could easily get one, but this is faster. So I'll put a bed right here. I'm probably going to do some cabinets up here. We're going to need to work on that porch. I do have quite a bit of wood left, so it'll just be a basic extension. Should have some fences in my main pack. Not enough, it looks like. Definitely not enough. So yeah, this is all just a very basic house. Like I said, I'm going to touch it up off screen with chiseling bits, since I don't really want to do chiseling bits on screen. So there's just a little porch. I'll put some guardrails on the side, but I think it's a decent looking house. I can add in a table. I'll do them. I won't do them all. I'll do them. I'll go grab another type of wood because we don't want it to look too like bland inside. Can you make a fruit wood table? I don't think so. No, I cannot. So I'll do birch for now. Saw. I've never actually made a table before. I've just bought them. I'm sure. So here we have the birch. So I can make 2 tables with that. And where are the chairs? Oh right, I typed in just chair. There's 4 of those. Nice. So we'll run back over to the house. I'm gonna do lighting off screen also because since the new mod, the ATL candles, I believe it's called, was added today, and all of them require this tallow stuff. I don't actually have any right now, and it requires a certain bush. And since the world is already generated and the mod was added in, the bushes will be, I'm assuming, relatively difficult to find. So I will do the lighting off screen. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do a table here, and that looks pretty good. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do in here, but there will definitely be something. So yeah, this is thanks for watching. This is obviously I'm gonna progress as a builder through the series, and it's going to change build styles, but I think this is a pretty decent house. I mean, I know it doesn't have a lot of stuff inside, but that's also because I don't have access to a lot of stuff right now. I'm going to chisel and bits it off screen, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to link other content creators down below, such as Will0w, the owner. He has a pretty good channel. He is making videos on here also, so definitely check those out. He's done a tour of the spawn, and he does some pretty cool like Sims videos. But yeah, he's a good content creator. That looks really weird. Okay. Well, so yeah, I'll show off the build on camera next time. Definitely make sure to check out the Discord because we need more players. It's so much fun when everybody's on here. I've had a ton of fun building this house, just this house today. And so yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.